Devastating is what comes to mind for one local business owner. Now around me is all of the equipment that his family uses to run their ag business, but now he says it's all destroyed. Just moments ago, we spoke to the Fresno Police Department, who did confirm with us that one man is dead after he was involved in a crash. Well, Graciela, Warren, we were driving in the area near Champlain and Perrin when we noticed a very long line here at the Woodward Library. We got out of our car to talk to people. One gentleman we spoke with says that he waited almost 2.5 hours to get inside. I spoke to the mother off camera. She is just in shock. She's devastated. We're standing just feet away from where Merced police found that young man shot and killed earlier this morning. The family says he is the youngest of two, and they're having a difficult time trying to understand who would want to hurt him. Well, Christina, the California Highway Patrol confirmed with us just moments ago, like you just mentioned, a 15-year-old boy and a 6-year-old girl are dead after their family's van collided with a big rig. Authorities say that Liza Meza approached the food truck asking for water, but when she realized she wasn't going to be served water, she then reached for the tip jar. By Thursday, these planes are expected to be moved out of the way, and more than 20,000 Luke Bryan fans are expected to fill one of the largest airport tarmacs on the West Coast. Yeah, well, words really can't describe the devastation this family is feeling tonight, Nick. The woman we spoke with says that she grew up in this house and they were just about to begin renovations when the unthinkable happened.
It's just things, but this was home.
Janine Smith shares her pain after a fire consumed her family's home on Friday night.
They say home is where the heart is, and my heart, and my mom's heart.
As tears flowed down her face, Smith says there were 4 generations of family who lived in this home. Smith, who loved to sit on this porch every day, sat with me and shared she is heartbroken to think how her future plans will now have to change.
We were gonna get a porch swing, because when it's cool, it's so nice and the trees are shady, you know?
Smith says she never thought something horrifying like this could happen to her and her family.
I'm homeless, and it's really scary. You know, it's very scary.
The Clovis Fire Department says the flames sparked in a neighbor's backyard and quickly spread after 9 o'clock on Friday night. Crews from Fresno and Sanger assisted as firefighters faced several challenges.
There was a lot of grass, vehicles. There was probably about 8 to 9 cars that were damaged in the back, probably about 5 boats, a couple of trailers. So that all fueled this fire, plus the wind, pushing everything towards the structure.
As Clovis Fire continues to investigate what sparked the blaze, Smith says one of the next steps is telling her 98-year-old mother, who is currently in the hospital, that their family home is now gone.
I'm very concerned because the only thing she wanted to do was come home to her home. And she doesn't have a home to come home to.
Truly heartbreaking. Now, Smith says she's grateful to her daughters and her family for supporting her through this difficult time. She's also thankful to the strangers who have shown support in just the last 24 hours. Live in Clovis, I'm Ybarra, ABC30 Action News. Well, Warren, Vanessa, it's something that you don't see every day. Police officers in a uniform putting together bedroom furniture, but that's exactly what happened today, and it was all for a family who has overcome a lot of adversity. Piece by piece, Fresno police officers assembled new furniture outside an East Central home on Tuesday. They spent the day putting in sweat equity to transform the rooms of 4 children who live there. 2 of them moved in with their aunt and uncle after their mother died suddenly 9 years ago.
They needed us. They needed a home to come to. They needed a room. So we went from a small apartment. We had to buy a new house. This house is home.
The home was already filled with love, but new beds, desks, dressers, and paint are possible in part because of the recently created Fresno Police Officers Foundation.
You find people when they're having a really bad day, and this allows you to give back, and you see the benefit of pouring back into the community.
Sergeant Jeff LeBlue says the foundation helped purchase the furniture with money from fundraising and donations.
There's something about a child having a safe place to sleep, to study, to play that really helps to support their growth.
Tish Valdez-Standley is the director for the organization Hands On Central California. The nonprofit helps facilitate volunteers where they're needed across the Central Valley. She says she was inspired after working with the Healthy Room Project in Modesto earlier this year.
I saw the work that was happening and the transformation and really the effect on these children's lives, and I knew that we had to bring that to Fresno.
A high school resource officer nominated Francisco and Lucia Montijo's niece, Taylor, after realizing how much adversity the 17-year-old student and her family had faced.
All right, lock it up.
After a day of drilling and painting, it was time for Taylor to see the transformation.
Look around. We're here for you.
For what?
All the great success, everything that you've done.
Stunned, she went and greeted all the officers and other volunteers who took the time to remodel her room. And finally, the big reveal.
Thank you. Thank you.
It's such a sweet and meaningful moment there.
Oh,
Now,
yeah.
Hands On Central California wants to facilitate more of these projects, and today was so successful, the Police Foundation hopes to take a room remodel on every single quarter.
Incredible. Now, Vince, how widespread is the work of the Healthy Rooms Project?
Well, this organization, in the last year and a half, they have remodeled over 100 homes for families across the country, and now the Montijo family is grateful to be part of that growing list. Get ready for the Central Valley's largest Pride celebration. The Fresno Rainbow Pride Parade and Festival is Saturday, June 1st. Watch the parade in the Tower District, then head over to the festival at Fresno City College. Get more information at ABC30.com/pride.